10 Ford Mustang GT, replacing the rear shocks. What I got is Monroe shocks. First thing what you want to do is you want to jack up the rear of your vehicle. Put your jack stand under the rear diff. Make sure you don't put it on the differential drain pan that you actually bolt in. Put it underneath where it doesn't touch the drain pan. So I'm talking about right under there. Jack it up and put a jack stand on each side of your axle. Okay. After you do that, you want to come up and open up your trunk. When you open up your trunk, you want to take out these panels. These panels can go back like this. What you want to do is just remove your panel. The floor panel comes out easily. This panel you just take out and just wrap it around, tuck underneath there. Right here is the top of your shock. Alright, you got a bolt there. You take this out. That bolt, that nut right there is a 15 millimeter nut. Okay, I'm gonna put that on top of there. I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, if you try to take that out, it's just gonna turn. Okay, so what you have to do, I went out and bought myself one of these strut nuts. Okay, or strut socket. Excuse me for my improper grammar on mechanics. But this nut fits right over like that, and as you turn it, it'll lock up so you can actually ratchet it out. Now if you don't have one of these, just use vice grips, because up here is flat. Okay, it's just a flat, like a square nut, fits in something like that. And this is for shocks. Okay, and that just comes out. Okay. So what you're going to do first is you're going to remove your wheel. Okay, and I have for my wheels, I have a 22 millimeter socket. All right. Let me take this off. I'm using two hands, so I'll be right back. Okay, here's the inside of your shock. And there's our bolt right here. That's our bolt. Okay. We're going to take this out with a, let's see if it's the proper, oh my gosh, proper size. Sorry for moving around on you, bear with me. Nope, that's not the right one. Okay, this is a 15 millimeter socket. Alright, and it goes right on this, right there. Alright, bear with me, I gotta use two hands. Now this will catch right here, so it won't be able to spin on you. There's your bolt. Okay. All right. So this is what we did so far. Just to recap what we've done. We jacked up the vehicle, the rear diff, put our stands under the axles near the tires, removed the trunk panels. This is the trunk panels, what we did. Removed the tire, which we'd done. Removed the bottom shocks with the impact wrench. If you don't have an impact wrench, doesn't matter, just use a Cheeto bar. Remove the bolt. All right, now we're going to move up to the top nut of shock of trunk. All right, and 15 millimeter. And you can just use, like I said before, like vice grips if you don't have something. Just to make sure it doesn't matter. You're not going to use this shock again. It's coming out, but anyway, let me show you. Let me put this down real quick, and I'll pick you up, and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. I just put that sucker on there like that. Oh, got it. Duh. Turn it around, idiot. Jesus. Hey, we're making progress though. If I can help you save a couple $100, well then it's all worth it, right? And just turn it. Sometimes it'll break. It'll be hard to break free. You keep turning it till it catches on something. And then this... I'm going to have to use both hands for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I got it. Sorry about that. Had to put the camera down. Just unscrew this sucker. If you don't have a ratchet wrench, regular box wrench will do, but this just makes it go faster. Sucks moving in the car like this. Precarious positions. Alright, that's out. And that's what that looks like. Just so you know when it's all compressed. Alright. That this actually comes out, or maybe it doesn't. It's just designed that way. This is the original Ford part. All right, you see this? We're going to tap that out. Grab yourself a hammer. Say goodbye. All right. And there's your shock. Alright. Now look, so I know I can get the other one on, I always keep this, but this is what it looked like. It was creaking. It looked like I had a bunch of mice in the back, so I knew it was time to change my shocks. Sound like it's nice. Now let me show you a trick. Let me show you what the important part is. I have to get my son to come out here to hold the top up, but that's what I want you to understand. A couple of things. When your shock comes, if it's okay, this is going to be your new shock. See this strap on here? Don't cut it off, because this is going to be equal to where your bolt is going to go. So if you cut it off, it's going to expand. If it does, guess what? You can just jack it up from the bottom till it meets the hole. Till it meets, oh my God, meets the hole. Okay? And this is what I wanted to show you. Another thing I wanted to show you. I already put this on. I'm going to take it off. You're going to have a metal bushing, rubber bushing, I'm just holding the camera, you won't miss anything, I'll show you. Alright. That's what you're going to have. This is going to be your equipment. Alright. Metal bushing. Another metal bushing, so you're going to have 2 and 2. And 1 nut. Okay, this is the trick. I'm going to show you how to put them on. Okay, first take the metal bushing. I don't know what you call it. I believe it's called a metal bushing. All right, and let me get that down at least. Hold on 1 second. Good enough. Okay, have your metal bushing like this. Now look, these two have got to touch. When I say these two, let me be more specific. I hate it when people are not specific, and here I am doing it to you. That's how it's supposed to go when it's on. Okay, but don't do that yet. All right, but that's how it's going to be. This is going to be in the trunk. Like this. Alright? That's going to be facing down. So, this is what you're going to do. Let's go back step by step. Your metal bushing is going to go on. Like that. Then, you're going to have your small hole. Then, the big hole. What I mean by small hole is this. Jeez. You're going to have a small dimple. Then you're going to have a big dimple, or nipple, whatever. Small nipple, big nipple. Okay? Alright? It's going to go on. The small nipple is going to go on first. Boom. The big nipple's up here. Okay? What's going to happen is, you're going to walk your shock over here. You're going to put your shock in from underneath. Alright, now, maybe I don't need my son to help me out. We'll see. This is what we're going to do. That's going to go up through here. See how it's going to go up? Right through there. Alright. Let me put this down for a second. Here's what I did. I put this in. Okay. I probably jacked it up exactly where it was supposed to go. Because I saw another video and this wasn't lined up and they had to cut this and then this would slowly come down and the guy slid the bolt in as it was coming down. But apparently, I'm hoping, I jacked it up. Hopefully I'm not doing anything wrong. God help me. I must have jacked it up to the right angle. And I literally had to push that with my hand and it went right in. Now, I put in the bolt. That went up there. I'm not going to tighten this down yet, but this goes right on here. Alright. Let me push that out a little bit. And see what happens is this fits in here. So when you turn it, it only goes so far. So you don't have to get another I'm surprised Ford did that. Let me see if I can hold it in my chin so you can watch. I don't know if you can see it, but oh, sorry about that, damn it. I just screwed it just enough to hold it, not to tighten it up. All right, now let's go back to the top here. I'm gonna show you something. Remember what I showed you already? The first step on the shock. All right, come over here, grab your other pair of equipment, bushing, the metal bushing, the rubber bushing, the metal bushing, and the nut. Phew. You can tell I got ADHD. You're probably saying, get to the point, idiot. Alright, now, what's going to go on is this. Remember how I told you? Alright, your big nipples are going to touch. Just remember, big nipples touch. I don't mean to sound sexist or anything, but it kind of does, but it's not meant to be, okay? But the big nipples touch. Okay, put that over there like so. Alright, that goes on like so, because that's the shock coming through, okay? Big nipple touches the other big nipple. Alright, metal bushing goes up. Alright, this nut goes on. Okay, like so. I'm hoping that's what goes on. All right, now that's recap what we did. Okay, remove bolt, we already did that. Remove top nut of shock, we already did that. Attach new shock, top nut first, don't tighten. Well, I kind of reversed it, which I did the bottom nut, but it was just so damn easy. I didn't tighten it up though. All right, cut cable, which I didn't have to do yet. Insert bolt as shock starts to move. Okay, which we didn't have to do because I just pushed it up there like I told you before. Tighten bottom bolt. All right, now up. All right. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. Yeah. It's the wife's car. I don't want to piss her off. Okay. Now, let's make sure this is. Alright. I'm doing this one-handed, so. Alright, see this? Here we go. Okay. Now, see this? What you could do, let's cut that out. Be a nice idea to get the pliers, wire cutters. You can use wire cutters, or you can use scissors on them. Man. Sorry for bouncing this thing around. You get the gist, right? Sorry for pulling it forward. Alright, there you go. Now, back in there. Alright, let's go on top. It's back to our nipples. If I'm offending everybody, I apologize, but I'm just describing them. Shit. Alright. Now I got an air ratchet. I got little tools. Trust me, I didn't buy these things. Damn it, let me put it down again. And we're going to tighten that down. Okay? And give me 1 second. I should get a stand, shouldn't I? Let's see. Okay. Alright, and then what you're going to do, you're going to tighten it down to about the size that looks like that, like flattened out bushings. Alright, put it over top here. And there you go. That's all she wrote. Alright. If you don't have an impact wrench, use a lot of persuasion with a ratchet and a cheetah bar. Okay? You do the same process. The only thing that I was told by a mechanic, the only thing they use impact wrenches for is speed. You do the same thing with the cheetah bar, same thing with the ratchet you could do with an impact wrench. It just works faster for them because they're under a time constraint for labor costs. Alright. I hope this helps you. Thank you for all the YouTube channels out there that help contribute to what we do to save a little bit of money. And I'm just trying to contribute to help out if I can. See ya.